Soldier, man the cannons. Kill them only as a last resort. A few warning shots usually suffice to scare that rabble off. Look around you. In these times of great unrest, is it not prudent to adopt the manner of a more civilized time? If that answer is not to your satisfaction, I'm afraid you must make your peace with it. Look lively, lads. Scavengers approach. Do not mistake my genteel manner for derangement, sir. I am fully aware that it is the year of our Lord, 2287. Well done, men. The scan shows you have the proper number of appendages still, so all is well. This is the pride of our Navy, the USS Constitution. As her commander, it is my privilege to enforce a certain measure of decorum amongst my crew. I confess, we need your assistance. They've struck their colors. I beseech you to exercise caution in talking about that. The less said, the better. I beg your indulgence, sir, but it is a matter of great import and requires secrecy. It will help the war effort for America and her allies. The quaint vulgarity of the common soldier. It warms the circuits. Fire at will! At this juncture, all I can confide is this. The Constitution will do our great nation little service while she's marooned here. This must be rectified. I respect your commitment and service, sir, but a secret easily divulged is no secret at all. As ordained by the chain of command, the links of which start with our most august admirals and plummet to the lowliest of sentry bots. After all our brothers in arms perished, I reluctantly assumed command. I find I must reward your considerable efforts with a final labor. We stand but a hair's breadth away from embarking on our sacred mission. I confess they are a blight upon my existence. Those scallywags killed many of my Marines. We're down to a skeleton crew due to that filth. But they are citizens of the Commonwealth. Citizens we're pledged to protect against foreign incursion, which is not without its irony. I am pleased you recovered the guidance chip without bloodshed. Though the scavengers have caused us grievous injury, our goals must be nobler than base revenge. Despite ample provocation, I had hoped the guidance chip could be recovered without violence to the scavengers. Even now they plot their retaliation. We are defined by the caliber of challenges we choose to undertake. So attack adversity with gusto. Quite commendable. I would expect nothing less. Agreed. Quite commendable. They seek to impugn the honor of the military. Truly, there is no depth they will not sink to. I have no doubt that they made a peaceful resolution impossible. But you did your duty, and did it well. It is a soldier's hard duty to follow orders with scant context and details. But an argument I have heard all too often from the first mate, and I am as well. My comment was not meant to disparage your character, but theirs. You've been of service to our noble vessel. Complete this task, and I will gladly relate our mission. Until then, silence, vigilance. The ship requires turbo-pump bearings from a nearby factory. It will undoubtedly be a dangerous mission, but I have faith you will succeed. Of that there is no denying. Hip hip, O ye of little faith. Hooray! In recognition of your courageous role in this, I hereby promote you to the role of honorary lieutenant. And being that I, well, cannot actually fit below decks, I hereby give you the captain's quarters as well. I wager at this rate we should land in the ocean in 1, perhaps 2 more launches. My circuits tremble with excitement. Your service to this hallowed vessel will never be forgot. Hip hip hooray! That it did. That is where you are wrong. Now we command the high ground, and once the rockets are rebuilt and refueled, hooray! 3 cheers for our new lieutenant. You were instrumental, sir. A veritable godsend, to be certain, and our rockets gave our enemies much to consider. Hip hip, what a glorious success! True, the mission is not quite complete, but one cannot deny our progress. From our new vantage, no scavenger would dare assail us. Once the lookouts repaired, enemy vessels will be spotted with ease. Well done. Well done indeed. Our hero returns. With the courage and support of my faithful crew, our eventual triumph is assured. Wholeheartedly, sir. If the scavengers keep seeking folly and destruction, I will reluctantly oblige them. Stand down! That's an order. And for God's sake, use the accent. The scavengers have breached the ship. Prepare to repel boarders. The boarders are repelled. All hands, prepare ship for launch. Scavengers are attempting to board. Blast them back to whence they came. Man the turrets. Show them what we're made of. Blast them with everything we got. Broadside them, soldier. Is there no end to these godforsaken ruffians? Luck willing, at long last we'll set sail. And our hero of the hour is to thank. You've earned a double share, madam. Well done. You are truly worthy, madam, of witnessing our maiden voyage. You were instrumental, madam. A veritable godsend. Here is your amply deserved reward. Godspeed to you, madam. Wholeheartedly, madam. Keep firing, soldier. Excellent. Do not mistake my genteel manner for derangement, madam. I am fully aware that it is the year of our Lord 2287. I insist you do, madam. It's a court-martialing offense to disobey the orders of a superior officer. It is not in my character, madam, to retreat simply because the odds are great. I will persevere. I beg your indulgence, madam, but it is a matter of great import and requires secrecy. It will help the war effort for America and her allies. I respect your commitment and service, madam, but a secret easily divulged is no secret at all. Only if I fail, madam. This vessel has more than once been the seat of our great nation's naval power. Is it not fitting she don this mantle again? This task of many years hinges upon those turbo-pump bearings. Trim the power on the starboard bow. Steady as she goes, Mr. Navigator. I'll have none of your lip, Mr. Navigator. Have the crow's nest scan 2 points off the port bow. Jump to it. Gods be good, the scavenger assault has been broken. Not one of those scallywags stepped foot on our vessel. All hands, prepare ship for launch. Welcome aboard, soldier. Consult with the bosun and Mr. Navigator. They will relay your instructions. Dismissed. Enough pleasantries. The Constitution has systems that need repairs to carry out its mission. I am Captain Ironsides, commander of the USS Constitution. Our soldier has arrived. I trust the first mate didn't give you too hard a time. Been too long since we've seen the Congressional Army. What a singular request. Were you in the Navy, I would remind you of your oath. But as a soldier, I will authorize a performance bonus payable immediately. Consult with the ship's purser. I insist you do, sir. It's a court-martialing offense to disobey the orders of a superior officer. Good man, on the top deck of the Royal Arms Apartments. Scavengers may yet remain, so have a care. Doubt is reasonable. I shall relay my plan to you. There is one thing. You shall not be disappointed, and you can witness our maiden voyage. I recognize that without your considerable efforts, we would not be here. Only if I fail, sir. On the eve of our voyage, the need for secrecy is long past. There is one thing. Mr. Navigator, put her through her paces. We need to. A thing of brilliance, is it not? I admire your pluck. Our twin NX-42 rockets will alight and unmoor us from this dreaded savings and loan. The Constitution will launch into the heavens, and after, gently land in the ocean. Then we take our rightful place as defenders of the Atlantic. Luck willing, at long last we'll set sail, and our hero of the hour is to thank. You've earned a double share, sir. Well done. As they say, nothing ventured, nothing gained. We need power from the auxiliary generator to commence our voyage. I fear I must call upon you one last time. Those motherless curs, prepare to broadside. Defend the Constitution until our last breath. Here is your amply deserved reward. Godspeed to you, sir. A thing of brilliance, is it not? You are truly worthy, sir, of witnessing our maiden voyage. There is nothing left to be done. Victory or bitter defeat is all that remains. O ye of little faith, there is a scant 14% chance of that. Given time, the scavengers will regroup. It may be now or never. I expect a response, soldier. It is bad form to keep a superior officer waiting. Consult with the bosun and Mr. Navigator.
Lethal force is prohibited unless absolutely necessary. Defend the Constitution by any means necessary.
In recognition of your service, I will forgive this slight. However, you are hereby ordered to tend to the auxiliary power. Splendid. You are a credit to your regiment. Why have we been forsaken? Mr. Navigator, light the engines. 2 points to starboard. Damn your eyes. Restore power. Now. Until you do, we're defenseless. 1. Ahoy, soldier. We're ready for our auxiliary power. We are away. Splendid. Helm reports we are a quarter fathom closer to the Atlantic. By my calculations, in a mere century we will take to the ocean. Well done. 2. Keep idling those engines. Here is your amply deserved reward. Our great voyage awaits. On the top deck of the Royal Arms Apartments. Rebel stragglers may yet remain, so have a care. We did it! Victory at last! 3. Mr. Navigator, slowly throttle the engines. I die as I lived in service to this great nation. My crew, desist in your vandalism. One task remains us. We need to power up the auxiliary generator to commence our voyage. Might you do the honors, soldier? Thrusters! What has befallen us? Midshipmen, report! Report! Dreaded savings and loan, we shall be moored no longer. Curses! Our foe eludes us. Look out! Maintain power to perimeter sensors. Diagnostics tell a grim tale. The foe has fled. The Constitution is secure once more. Do not think that diminishes my resolve. Well struck. Power nominal? Excellent. Commencing final countdown. Ship stands ready, soldier. Power up at will. There is no honor in this skullduggery, sir. This cowardice is contemptible. We cannot proceed until we have auxiliary power. Flip the switch. The Atlantic awaits. We need more power. The field is ours. Until the next time. Yes, yes. Who goes there? Identify yourself. Unless I am mistaken, I am no longer alone. Foul traitor, you hide in vain, and the miscreant is found. You cannot evade my keen senses for long. Where the devil are you? With heavy circuit boards, I proclaim this victory. This threat is over. Would that I could say the same for Red China. Look out! Any sign of the intruders? Stand down, men. The vessel is secure once more. Together, my soldier friend, we will vanquish these foul scavengers. I will defend this vessel until my last breath. For this treason, the punishment is death. I will defend this vessel until my last breath. For this treason, the punishment is surely death. Our opponents have struck their colors. Leave this ship and never return. You cannot escape your crimes, scoundrel. Choose the honorable course and fight me, you cur. Another loyal sailor meets its end. You will pay handsomely for that death, sir. This ship is the pride of the Commonwealth. Assaulting it is a crime most foul. The Constitution has never been defeated, nor shall she be today. What vexes me most is my inability to assist in the war effort. My gun decks have naught but morats and ne'er-do-wells as targets. You visit this fine vessel in trying times. Be calm these long years on her airy perch. Damn you, Weatherby Savings and Loan! I spit at you. Against Communist China, of course. But if any redcoats or Canadians sail nearby, I will give them a good thrashing, to be sure. To avenge the burning of our nation's capital would be a sweet victory indeed. A harrowing tale of that there can be no doubt. Or I should say, I assume it is. I came upon her as she is, atop the Sargasso sea of rubble and misfortune. It is not in my character, sir, to retreat simply because the odds are great. I will persevere. On that we are in agreement. Indeed, our soldier has arrived. Been too long since we've seen the Congressional Army. By the emergency powers vested in me, I hereby conscript you into the Congressional Army. Welcome to the Army, soldier. You have your assignment. This is the captain speaking. We're taking on an allied soldier. Clear the berth. Disable defenses. Make way. Midshipmen, stand down. Stand down, I say. This soldier is a guest on our vessel. Please afford him all appropriate courtesies. New soldiers typically receive an enlistment bonus. I will authorize this. Consult with the ship's purser. I will not deny the mission is a dangerous and arduous one. Very well, then. Hazard pay is approved. Stand down! That's an order! And for God's sake, use the accent.
Mr. First Mate, this is the captain. This soldier is no intruder.
After you've fulfilled your duty, I will see to it you receive a full officer's share of the prize money. I consider this matter closed. Consult the ship's purser for your bonus and the mission requirements. For your services, you will get your fair share of the prize money at the end of the voyage, the same as the rest of the crew. I consider this matter resolved.
Hold the top deck. We will not be defeated. The cannons are ready. Flip the switch to broadside them. We've taken the lower deck. Middle deck, prepare yourself. Brace for it, cargo hold. Enemies approach.